I'm Bishop William Medley of the Diocese of Owensboro, and here to give a greeting to parents and students and teachers as we begin yet another school year. And we're beginning a school year following perhaps the most turbulent school year any of us have ever known in the last century. A school year dominated in so many ways by the coronavirus, by the restrictions and the masking and the distancing, and in many of our public schools, there wasn't even in-person learning. Not so much in Western Kentucky, but there were places in Kentucky that as they go back to school this month, August of 2021, they're back in the classroom for the first time in over a year. So it's good to be back. In our Catholic schools this year, we've developed a theme, Thanks Be to God. Now, obviously, that theme might in fact apply to the trauma we've been through in regards to the coronavirus, but it's a prevailing theme throughout all of history. Thanks be to God that we come together again. We have an opportunity to learn, to build community, to have fun, and to become better people, better disciples of Christ. So, as I reflected upon that, I remembered as a small boy myself, I learned to serve the Mass when it was still in Latin. And thanks be to God in Latin is Deo gratias. And there were occasions in the Mass where we said Deo gratias. And so I'm always happy to resurrect that and say, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God for the blessings He's bestowed upon us. Thanks be to God for the beautiful students who gather at all of our schools, the men and the women who have made education a career and forming young people, whether they're teaching literature or science or religion or grammar, they're forming people to make better human beings. So let's, whatever school you're in, perhaps we could look at this school year and say, thanks be to God. Oh, how I hoped that I would never have to talk about school or church or worship again in the context of restrictions related to the coronavirus. But things have changed in recent weeks, and all of a sudden our schools are reopening and we're asking our students and our faculty to wear masks. We're reinstituting some restrictions that will affect our worship in Sunday Mass. We know they work. We know not everyone likes them. We know when we watch the media that some people can get more than a little agitated. Let's rise above that. Let's try to work together. Everybody can express their opinion. We try together to find out the way that's best going to keep everybody safe. But that's our goal. Keep everybody safe, keep everybody in the classroom, and keep children learning about God. Thanks be to God.